Hi my Stampin' friends, I'm Sandra at artypapercrafters.com, an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and today this is hashtag 18 of my Christmas countdown projects, and the tutorial for today are these gorgeous little Christmas tree decorations with a gold chocolate coin or two. And I think that these would be fabulous hanging from the Christmas tree. Easy to get them, so you could use them again next year. Pack them away in a nice little box, pack them away, and they'd be perfect to go to fill next year. If you've got your little grandchildren coming over, just give them one of the chocolates out of there, and then you can still keep them on the tree as a decoration, and I think they're fabulous. So we're going to make those today, and this is a super easy, quick and easy envelope punch board project, and let's get on with it. So you don't need a lot of DSP for this. This is measures 4 by 4 inches. Easy peasy, you get loads from one sheet, so you can make them to your heart's content very cheaply. So into the envelope punch board at 2 1/8, punch down and score. Move to the opposite side, 2 1/8, punch and score. Line up your score line, your little score line here with this little arrow marker here, and punch and score. Turn it to the opposite side, line it up again, punch and score. Easy. Round off your corners. You could do a batch of these all in one go, and then you'd have 12 made for your Christmas tree before you knew it. Right then, let's just burnish our little score lines. And I'm just burnishing 3. That's all you need, because you're hanging it from there, so it's best probably not to score that. And we're folding that over like that and bringing that up like that. So we get our little chocolate coin. I have a bag of these, so let's open these. These can be purchased from all the supermarkets. So let's be generous and put a small one and a large one in. Put those in. And then I'm going to use wet glue, because I think that it's good for this project, a bit of wet glue. So put your wet glue just on these bottom edges and fold that on itself and hold that down for a few seconds while that dries. Just perhaps put your bone folder in, and of course the more treats that you put in, the fatter it'll be. So that's why you put your treats in before you seal that part down. So that's that part done. So now for the decoration. For the decoration along the little tops here, I've put a small piece of these gold foil snowflakes, and you get gold and silver ones. You get 24 in the packet from Stampin' Up, and if you're interested in any of these products today, they can all be purchased from my website at artypapercrafters.com. Just click on the link in the little down arrow description bar. And what I've done, you can make good use of these by snipping off that part there, and then just snip yourself 3 little bumps and snip that down, and then you can use, you'll get 4 out of each snowflake, so that's economical too. And that goes down on there like that. Then we want 1/8 of an inch hole punch, where we're going to go down by about, let's see, I'll measure it. That is probably about 5/8 that hole from the top of there, centre it in the middle, And then I've got this gorgeous gold ribbon. I absolutely love this. This is my favourite Stampin' Up! Ribbon. It's just so sparkly and it's just so useful for these little projects like this. So cut yourself a little length of that. That measures 8.5 inches. Thread that through to the back, and then you're going to bring that up on itself like that and match the two together. Tie that into a knot, keeping it nice and straight as you tie, so that don't get your ribbon twisted here because it won't look good. Pull that up into a knot and tie that. Trim off those raggy edges if there are any, and then pull it to the back like that. So you're pulling that knot so that that sits nice and flat to the back, so that on the front you've got your nice look there. And then I'm going to use these gorgeous gold faceted gems, really sparkly, love them. So we're going to use a nice big one, and we're going to pop that just close to that hole, so that the ribbon won't pull through, and it hides up, makes that look pretty, so pretty. Right, let's do this little bit of decoration that goes on there. So now I'm going to put the decoration on. I've used my layering ovals framelit dies to make these. The scalloped edge one measures 2 1/4 by 1 1/4, and the plain oval, which is in the same pack, is 2 1/4, 2 3/8 and 2 1/4, and that layers up on there beautifully. So let's do our stamping. And we are going to put From Santa, because I love that sentiment, From Santa. And I'm going to use green ink. This is Garden Green and Cherry Cobbler, because it matches my designer paper. So we're going to do the sentiment From Santa in Garden Green. Now, because this is a tight fit, I've slanted it. I've slanted it so that I can fit it on. And I'll show you in a minute. Can you see how I've slanted it to fit it on? I'll show you this one here. I've slanted that slightly so that that fits onto that size, because I didn't want to use a bigger oval, because I didn't think it would look attractive. So, and that's perfect fit for that size little envelope. So that's why I've used that. And now we're going to put those little bells. See those little bells with the little greenery? I'll show you how we're going to ink that up. So this is, I've got glue on there. What's that? Rubbish. Right, I'll show you how to ink that up. So I go into the Garden Green ink and I ink it up near the corner onto the greenery until I've got all the greenery covered. So can you see that through there? And then I get the red, the Cherry Cobbler, and I go into the corner again and ink that up there until I can see that those bells are covered. And then I go down on my project like that, and that is what you get. And it doesn't have to be super perfect, just so long as you've got that little bit of idea. And then I go into the red bells again, because I want my bells to be red, and then I do another little bit just there, and that is my little sentiment, and I think that looks pretty. So that's lovely. So that sits on there, that layers onto there. So some wet glue to layer that onto my gold glimmer paper. Like that. And then I just put a little bit of glue on here to stick this little lace doily, gold lace doily down, like that. Then we're going to get a couple of dimensionals, one on each end. Peel the backing off, and then that sits on there near the bottom so that you don't cover the doily up too much, like that. And that is our little treats made. And I think that when you've got a lot of them together, they are going to look gorgeous on the tree. And I hope you'll agree and give those a go. I think they're lovely. So that is my project 18 for my Advent countdown. Nice, super easy little project for you. And thank you for joining me for today and for liking, sharing and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'll be back in a couple of days with another project for you. And until then, it's bye for now. Bye.